Okay, guys, today we are going to do a full body strength. So it's going to be circuit style 35 seconds on, 15 seconds of rest, 2 times in each station, and then we're going to repeat this 3 times. So I've kind of blocked these exercises off. So we're going to be doing like a main exercise right after an accessory to that main, and then we're going to pair it with a cardio move. So we're going to start with a supinated row, bicep curls, alternating arms, plus an A step. Then we're going to move into sumo squats, weighted abductions, and wall sit. So hopefully you have a wall close by. Chest press, tricep extensions, and a lateral hop. And then we're going to do single arm weighted sit-ups, wood chops with a halo, and pop squats. So we have 4 cardio moves, 4 accessory moves, and then 4 main muscle building moves. So I have a variation of weights. I have 15, 20, and 40. So just make sure you're challenging yourself. As always, the cardio moves are all body weight, so you should be able to do that. I'll also show just modifications if you want to take any impact out, always possible. So I'll demo what we're doing, and then we are going to get started. So supinated row is what we're starting with. So grabbing a pair of dumbbells. So most oftentimes when we're standing, we come into that hinge and our wrists are facing forward. What we're actually going to do is turn our wrists to face outwards and row up. So from the side, core is nice and engaged, bend to that knee, hinge forward about 45 degrees, and we're rowing those elbows back towards our hips. From there, we're coming into an alternating bicep curl. Again, wrists are facing forward here. If at all you start to burn out, your weights are too heavy, you can then come into hammer curls, which are a little bit easier. So then into our cardio move, we're going to be A step, opposite knee to elbow, add that little hop in between, or taking the impact out, you're driving elbow to knee in that stationary march, driving those knees up towards the chest. Then coming into our little leg circuit, grab a nice heavy weight for our sumo squats, feet nice and wide, toes are facing out, nice slow tempo down, making sure those thighs become parallel with the ground, slow tempo up, slow and controlled here. Good. Then we're going to grab one of our dumbbells. This is going to be a little bit trickier because it's going to require some balance. So this stationary leg, you will feel fire up. So if I'm grounding through my left leg, I'm going to rest the dumbbell on my right, slight bend to my right knee. I'm in that athletic stance, so slight bend to both knees, slight hinge at the hip, and I'm bringing that right leg up. Good. And then we're going to switch sides, second round. Then we're going to come right into a wall sit, so make sure you have a piece of wall nearby, sinking down. Again, thighs are parallel to the ground. You can hold a dumbbell across the thighs if you'd like. Whew. And then we're coming into our single arm sit up. So I will show you a little bit of a hack for this. So I like to put my feet sometimes underneath a set of dumbbells, tuck my toes under. We're going to grab a weight, coming down, pressing that weight up to the ceiling, slow and controlled. Feeling that spine up, slowly lowering that spine down. We're going to switch arms after that 35 seconds. Coming back up to our feet for our wood chop plus halo. So we're going to start at the bottom by our left hip. We're going to swing it up towards our right shoulder, around our head, back down to our right hip, alternating directions each time. Make sure this weight is heavy enough, using that core to bring that dumbbell around the head and back down towards our side. And then to finish it off, we are coming into our cardio move, our pop squat. So start narrow. We're going to jump our feet out, alternating, tapping our hands to the ground. So this is it slowed down. And picking up the speed once you get the rhythm. If you do not want to add that impact, just some body weight squats, you can still tap to make sure you're sinking through the hips. Whew. All right, let's warm up. Come to standing in your space, little torso rotation. So again, we're working for 35 seconds. We're gonna do 2 times in each station before we move to the next exercise, resting for that 15 seconds in between. So really just long enough to let the heart rate slightly come down and to transition into the next exercise. Feet nice and wide for our windmills. Stretch through those hamstrings, keep the core engaged here. And as always, remember to connect in with your breath as you're moving. I don't want anybody holding their breath or taking those really short, shallow breaths. Nice deep breathing as we exercise. Exhale on the hardest part of our exercise. All right, let's go in and out with our hip here. Getting a little bit of mobility. So you're bringing it up, out, down, up, and back in. Good. Taking a little bit of balance. If you need to hold on to a wall, a chair, you have that option as well. Switch sides. So we're just working on those internal and external rotations at the hip joint. Doing this mobility, especially before we work our legs, is super important. Good. Almost ready for this exercise. Let's do a few standing marches. Get ready. Again, I have 15 dumbbells, 20 dumbbells, and 40. So just maintaining your weight throughout the entire exercise. You can drop that if you pick too heavy of a weight. So start with that heavy, work your way down, don't give up. Halfway through the exercise, I want you to keep going, whether even if that's just body weight. So we're gonna start with that supinated row. Coming into that alternating bicep curl. So our supinated row, our palms are facing out, we're hinged, we're driving our elbows back, squeezing those shoulder blades back in together. All right, so it's gonna count us down our 10 seconds. Get ready to pick up those dumbbells. So starting that 10 seconds, we'll take a break between each round for our water. Okay, 35 seconds is on, come into that hinge, drive those elbows back, palms face forward, core is engaged here, pull that lower belly in, protect that lower back. Good. Remember, we're here for 2 times in a row. Whew. Really pinch those shoulder blades back in together. Slow and controlled motion. Don't rush through and rest. Don't go too far. We're doing that again. Whew. Heart rate already up. Hopefully you're choosing weights that are now challenging, especially if you've been doing these exercises for quite some time. All right, back here for that 35 seconds. Drive those elbows towards your hips. Dumbbells are not coming up towards the shoulders like this. You'll be working through your traps. Could potentially hurt your neck. Good. Depending on the weight you've chose, these should be burning by now. And breathing for 3, 2, and rest. You can place those dumbbells down just for about 10 more seconds. Then we're coming into our alternating bicep curl. So palms facing out again, one arm at a time is gonna curl up that dumbbell, keeping those elbows nice and locked in at your side. Palms facing up. Again, slow and control here. I don't want to see this. The body's not swinging to get the dumbbells up. If it is, drop your weight. I don't want to see any momentum movement. Just that nice, slow control. You can see my elbows really aren't going anywhere. And rest. Woo! I decided to not start out with legs today. Starting out with back, not any easier. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Palms forward, curling those dumbbells up towards the shoulder. We're not locking out any joints here. Knees are soft as the arms extend. You still have that soft space at the elbow. And control your breath halfway through. Nice. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Dumbbells down. Coming into our A step 2 times here. A step, adding that hop between that elbow drive or standing, driving those knees up. And here we go. I challenge you to add that hop first, then second time here. Maybe take the modification and drop the impact. We're soft on our toes, adding that little bounce, crossing elbow over the body, bringing in a little bit of those obliques or hip flexors to drive our knees up. For 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. So just a little heart rate booster here, adding those cardio moves in. Whew. One more time, A step. Then we're coming into those sumos. And 35 seconds, or you're here. Good job. Wherever you are, you're light on the feet. Mindful movement to bring that elbow and knee together. Good job. Make sure you're breathing. For 3, 2, 1. All right. Grab for those heavy dumbbells. So if you don't have one heavy, you can use 2 moderately heavy, both hands coming down. And we are working 35 seconds. Slow and controlled here. Chest stays lifted. Thinking through those hips. Good. Really challenging the lower body. Nice. Coming down nice and low. Slow the movement. Pushing through your entire foot to come back up. And rest. Feeling those. Glutes are awake. They are working. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Slow tempo down. Slow tempo up. Push through the feet, not just the heels. The ball of your foot is connected to the ground as well. Nice. Good job. 10 seconds. For 3, 2, rest. All right. Get a dumbbell in hand. We're going to start through our left foot being stationary, coming into those weighted abductions. Slight bend to both knees, ground through the left foot. Right foot's lifting up, tapping that foot down. Dumbbells just resting against the thigh. If you need to hold on to something, you can grab a stable surface, chair, wall, whatever you'd like. Or you can be here testing your balance. When you take the wall out, you should be feeling this left glute firing right up. Try to keep the hips level and rest, switch arms. Right leg's gonna be stationary. Whew. Looking forward to that water break. All right, ground through that right foot, soft on those left toes, slight hinge, lifting that left leg up, bringing it down. Try not to let that left hip come up too high. And again, you can hold onto something here for some balance. Maybe hold on to a chair beside you, a table, couch, wherever you are. Core stays nice and tight. Anytime we're in a hinge position, I want that lower abs pulling in, keeping the lower back safe, and rest. Don't go too far. Find your way to a wall. We're coming into wall sit. I want you to walk your feet out so that when you bend your knees, your thighs are parallel to the ground, feet are hip width apart, and your knees are stacked over your ankles. You're gonna sink down nice and low here, lower back pressing into the wall, core pulled in. We're working. We have 20 seconds left. You don't have to use weight here. You can drop the dumbbell. We are firing up our legs. Sumo squats working our glutes, our quads. Abduction working our glute med. Wall sits, all quads. And rest. Good job. All right. Maybe stretch out your legs. Maybe shake them out. Get that blood flowing. We're coming right back. Second time around, I'm dropping the weight. I'm gonna do it just body weight. My thighs are parallel to the ground. Knees over ankles. My feet are grounding. Lower back pressing into the wall. And I'm breathing. Don't lose your breath. These are tougher than they look. Good job. 10 seconds. Woo! 3, 2, 1, and come down to the mat. We're coming into our chest press. Actually, I don't think I demonstrated the chest press. All right, coming back down, back on the ground, knees bent, bringing those dumbbells down and back up. So elbows aren't completely out to the side, they're tucked in slightly, pushing back up and together. Good job. Pretty sure I missed demoing this whole pod. I was just so excited for the core one that comes next. Couldn't wait to show you guys. And rest, we're here one more time, so don't go anywhere. Then we're gonna come up to our feet for our tricep extensions, and we're gonna go into lateral hops. Whew. All right, dumbbells back up, down, and up. Inhale as you lower, exhale to drive those dumbbells back up. Don't let that lower back arch as you press. Good. We have 15 seconds left on the clock. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Nice. 2, and rest. Let's come up to standing. I want you to grab your dumbbell, just one here. We're gonna bring it up, bend those elbows, and we're gonna press and bend. That's too heavy. All right. So 35 seconds on the clock, keeping those elbows tight to the head. Just extending those arms up. Core is engaged. Woo! Don't give up. This is tough. All right, here we go. All right. definitely using too heavy of a dumbbell for my very fatigued arm. And rest. We're here one more time, unfortunately. All right, you guys take your 5 seconds of break. And here we go. Luckily, I have a variety of dumbbells to choose from to now drop this down so I can hopefully continue. Ooh, oh my goodness, guys. Triceps just burning. Back up. Let's go. Take those little micro rests if you need to. Don't arch through the back. Core in. I don't want to see this. Belly forward and rest. Holy, that was tough. All right, lateral hop. We're going to start at one side of our mat. Nice big hop to the other, landing very gently, working our lateral motion. 35 seconds, here we go. You can take the impact out, just nice big steps, knees and hips bent. Good job. Maintain your breath. Okay, 10 seconds. As I wrote this circuit this morning, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fine. This isn't gonna be tough at all. I am literally, not literally, but figuratively, literally dying. 5 seconds. All right, guys, right back into those lateral hops. Good job. Nice big hop or big step. Landing nice and softly. Using a lot of our glutes here to push off. We have 10 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now we're in that cardio or that core circuit. So I'm going to use my dumbbells as little anchors for my feet. You guys can do the same. Grab your dumbbell, leaning back, one dumbbell in the right hand will start. We're gonna sit up, press it towards the ceiling, come back down. Slow controlled movement here, peel up, slowly come down. Good. Really using that core to slowly come up, slowly come down. 3, 2, rest, switch hands. Left hand now has our dumbbell. Whew. Hopefully you're being able to maintain a slow controlled movement. All right, let's go. We have 35 seconds. Slow it down, heel up. If you don't have dumbbells to anchor your feet, you could always press your toes against a wall. Could help come all the way up to seated. If this is just not accessible to come all the way up, you can do little pulse crunches. Keep going and rest. Ooh, that one was spicy. Okay, guys, we're coming into those wood chops. So getting your dumbbell, standing. We'll start dumbbell at left hip, come up to the right shoulder, behind the head and around, back to the right hip, opposite direction and down. This is a nice movement to do if you have a kettlebell. Good job. Nice, strong core. So we're in a wood chop to a halo. Good. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Don't go anywhere. I'm just grabbing a heavier dumbbell for my next round. All right. 3, 2, and left hip to the right shoulder, down and around. Ooh, I feel a lot more with this weight. Nice. I'm just holding the handle of my dumbbell with both hands. Slow it down around the head. Don't hit yourself in the head with your dumbbell. Drive it up to the shoulder, flow around to keep those hips straight, core tight. I don't want to see this and a hula hoop motion. It's gonna hurt your lower back. Nice. And rest. Okay, guys, one more exercise left. Little cardio move, our pop squats. So, starting at that narrow, alternating hands, tap down, out, tap, in, out, tap, jump in, and pick up the pace. Or you're here, body weight, driving those hips down and back. All right, guys, 15 seconds. Good job. 3, 2, and rest. Grab some water. Spicy, spicy. All right, sorry, we're here again. We're going. Nothing like taking big gulps of water and then into pop spot. All right, everybody. Good job. Pull legs. Keep going. Now take a big sip of water. Let your heart rate come down. Oh, good job, guys. All right, we did one lap. We have one more coming. So I think we're gonna switch this up a little bit and we're gonna work a little pod style. So we have 3 exercises per pod. We have our supinated row, our bicep curl, our A-step. I think we're gonna do 1 row, 1 bicep curl, 1 A-step, back to 1 row, 1 bicep curl, 1 A-step. Some of the exercises, like those tricep extensions, super tough back to back. I'd rather not compromise form when we can just take a little break between the exercise and be able to keep our load up, form intact, and not have to modify too extensively to keep going. So we're gonna do that. I think it's gonna be a little bit more beneficial, especially if you're very new to exercising. I've been exercising for a while, and I think the back-to-back for this round is gonna be a little tough. Whew. Heart rate coming down nicely. Okay, so we have 35 seconds, 15-second break, 2 times for each pod chunk. So we're gonna do supinated row, bicep curl, A-step, repeat. Sumo squat, weighted abduction, wall sit, repeat. Chest press, tricep extension, lateral hop, repeat, and then single arm sit-ups, wood chops, plus our halo and our pop squat, and then we'll repeat that. Hopefully that sounds good to you guys. And back up on our feet. I can feel that lactic acid build up in my legs. So if you need to shake out any body part, you need to quickly move around, please feel free to do so. I'm gonna start that 10 seconds. I'm gonna grab just one more sip of water. Woo, not too hot in here today, but feeling very sweaty through this circuit. So that's good. Still pushing myself, still challenging myself. This is my last workout of the week. Looking forward to my rest day tomorrow. All right, 10 seconds on the clock. We're starting with that supinated row. So palms facing out, we're in that hinge, 45-degree bend, slight bend to the knees, elbows driving back, shoulders coming together. Lower core pulled in. Gaze is about 3 feet in front of your toes so that you don't compromise your neck. Nice long spine. Good. Keep going. Nice strong back. For 3, 2, and 1, 15-second break. Then we're gonna come into our bicep curl, our A step, then back to those supinated rows. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this workout. All right, bicep curl, palms forward again, 1 up at a time. Focus on that mind-muscle connection. Feel your biceps contracting to lift that dumbbell up. You'll feel this in your forearms as well as you curl your wrist slightly in to drive that dumbbell up towards your shoulders. My elbows are locked in. They're not pressing against my sides, but I'm not swinging them forward to get the dumbbell up. Slow and controlled. Rest. A step. Put those dumbbells down because we're going to pick them up in a moment. Woo, I like this better. I like this. I feel like I can manage this. All right, guys, A step, here we go. Opposite knee to elbow, or take that impact out, drive both across to center. Come into that little crunch. As you do, get that core in this movement. Good job. And rest, guys. We're back at that supinated row. I had some active release therapy done yesterday on my glutes and my quads, so they are very sore today. All right, hinge, soft bend, elbows drive back and up. Good job. We're finishing off this pod. Then we're gonna move to the second. We have 4 pods in total. Then we are done. Focus on a cool down. We have 12 exercises here. We're doing each exercise 4 times. Good job. 3, 2, rest. Okay, guys. Bicep curls, A step. 10 seconds. Nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Good. All right. Dumbbells up. Bicep curl, alternating arms. When we alternate, we can just focus on that one bicep at a time. Focus on our form. Good. Soft bend to your knees still. Don't walk them out. I don't want to see any hyperextended knees. Shoulders stay relaxed. Core stays engaged. 10 seconds, guys. And we are done with this back pod. Rest. A step coming up. Okay. 10 seconds. Here we go. For 3, 2, 1. Opposite knee and elbow. Get your mind ready for those sumos. Slow tempo, controlled descent, and very controlled ascent back to our starting position. Woo! wherever you are in this workout, take that little moment of appreciation for even just showing up for yourself and for your movement. Rest. Because it doesn't matter if you're modifying, all that matters is you're continually showing up to better yourself mentally, physically. We're here for those sumos, okay? Nice. Get those quads parallel with the ground, bum down, chest up. I don't want to see anybody's chest folded to the ground. You're gonna hurt your back. Good. Push through the feet to come back up. Exhale. Nice. Control those glutes. And rest. Heavy down. Lighter dumbbell back in hand. Ground through that left side. Slight bend to that left knee. Soft on the right toes. Try to keep your hips level. Don't let this one drastically come up. And we're working that abduction. Abduction's that outer portion of our glute here. You should feel it in the standing leg. Control here. This one's all about control. I don't want to see, woo! I want to see slow control. Grounding through that left foot. Core in, hips level. And rest. Holy moly, get over to the wall, guys. Let's go, let's go. Wall sit, 35 seconds. Wow, this circuit's not what I thought it was going to be. It's always a pleasant surprise, and it's much tougher for me, even while I'm teaching. So even if you see me here on camera, like I'm choosing weights that I myself am struggling with. So a lot of the cues I'm giving to you guys, I'm also telling myself, slow it down, mind muscle connection, breathing, most important. 2, 1, those quads should be feeling it. Good job, guys. Sumo squats, we're back here. All right, 5 seconds. Sumo squat, abduction for that left side. Last time wall sit. Here we go, okay? Slow control. This doesn't have to be a super wide stance. I still want those knees over the ankles. Slow, slow, slow. Good. You should really feel those glutes working to press back up, press through the feet. Nice. Good job, guys. One more. Sumo squats, done. High five. High five, those are tough. Okay, guys. Abduction. Holding that weight in the left hand. Grounding through that right leg. Soft bend. And we're bringing that left hip out. So try not to let yourself roll open. Hips are staying level with the ground. Movement just coming from that abduction of the hip joint. Trying to fire up our glute med. Good. Keep going. Whew. Try not to lose your balance with these fatigued legs. 2, and rest. Wall sits. Then leg pod, done. Whew. Oh, you guys lucked out. There's no shoulders in that one. Nice. Maybe we should have a Z press shoulder finisher. All right, guys, we're here. 28 more seconds. Push through those feet, lower back against the wall, core pulled in, soft shoulders. Don't clench your jaw, try to relax. Breathe, maybe close your eyes. Good. Woo, woo. 2, and 1. Press off that wall. We are done with that leg pod. Let's get down to our mat for our chest press. We can do it, guys. Chest press, tricep extensions, lateral hop. Here we go. Okay. You guys are not looking forward to those tricep extensions. Slow down the breath. Exhale to push. Exhale, push. Inhale, come back. Exhale, push. This is a really good way of working your chest strength very safely because you have the ground as your support, your safety here, and rest. So if you were going to fail, you can just come down, drop the weight out to the side. Okay, let's see if I can do these tricep extensions with my heavy weight. Okay, guys, arms up, elbows locked into the head, up, down, core in, no hips forward, no arch of that lower back. Good. All right, dropping down and weight so I can continue. No shame in that drop set modification, ladies. And rest. All I want to see is you guys not give up on yourselves. Okay, lateral hop, lateral hop. Okay, lateral, side to side. We got it. Soft bend, big hop or step. Just back and forth here. Still working those glutes. Just a different movement pattern. We're going side to side. Good. Oh, I like the breakup of these exercises better, guys. And if you guys are enjoying these exercises and breaths, I would love a shout out on Instagram or Facebook, helping to get more ladies connected in with movement, positivity, focus on strength. All right, back down to our backs. Here we go. Exhale, push. Exhale. Good job. 10 seconds. Good. We're almost done our chest press. One more press. And rest. Dumbbells down. Let's get back up to our feet. Tricep extension, guys. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm picking my heavy dumbbell. I know I'm going to probably drop set it, but I'm going to start off with that little bit of challenge. This is how we progress, progressive overload. When we're moving weight that is very heavy for us, going to the end of our muscle capability to see that progress happen, 10 seconds. If we just stayed with the same weight every single time, eventually you will plateau. Whether that's plateauing rests in weight loss, plateauing in lean muscle growth, whatever your goals are, progressively overloading is very important. All right, guys, soft bend, big hop. Maybe bring your arms into it, have fun if you're listening to music. Woo. Good. Keep going. We have one more pod left. Single arm sit up, wood chop plus halo, hop squats, repeat, and done. Hopefully you guys are going to get out there Enjoy some outdoor time after your workout. Rest. Sometimes I forget you guys might not be able to hear that beat. Okay, let's get down here. Okay, your feet are locked in, get ready. Gonna see if I can up my weight a little bit. Woo. And we are going. You can always pause at the bottom here if you need to regain your form, your breath. I'd rather you guys get 6 to 8 good reps versus 12 to 15 really sloppy momentum reps. Rest. Remember which side you did. I did my right. We're coming up for those wood chops and heels. Let's go. 5 seconds. I'm gonna start with that dumbbell by our right side, our left side. Up towards the right shoulder. Around, don't swing those hips, we're not hula hooping. Core tight, yeah. Good job, guys. This is kind of working our shoulders. We'll just call it a day on those shoulders. I know no one wants to actually do Z presses as a finisher and rest. Okay. Hop squat. All right, remember you have the option of just doing a body weight squat with your tap, or you're jumping in, jumping out, and tapping down. Start narrow. Good, we're going, 35 seconds. Get into that cardio zone. Chest stays lifted. Think through those. Good, good. 10 seconds. Five seconds left. Okay, back down to our mat. Okay, my left hand has the dumbbell this time. Ooh, single arm sit up. Okay, good job. Remember, you're curling up, slowly curling down. Heel that spine up, slowly bring it down. Oh, who am I kidding? This is working our shoulders too. My shoulder's burning. Rest. Almost there, guys. Halos. Let's go. Up on our feet. All right. Let's start at our right hip, over to our left shoulder, up and around. We're switching directions. Does it feel awkward? Good. I think when I first started the video, I said there was 3 rounds, but I wrote on the board 2 rounds. I think my subconscious that wrote 2 rounds knew better than my really motivated self. 45 minutes and rest. Okay, last exercise, guys. Pop squats or regular squats, whatever you'd like. Hopefully you guys are sweating just as much as I am. Okay, 35 seconds. Last 35 seconds. Gauge. Guys, we did it. High five. Okay. Tough. That was tough, guys. I hope you feel very proud of yourself. I feel proud of you. I also feel proud of me. All those positive vibes. Let's sit down. Let's cool down. Okay. Heart rate 160. It's coming down. You guys, we worked for like 45 minutes. Had an absolute killer full body workout. Got our heart rate up. Worked our strength. Worked our cardiovascular system. Worked our core. I hope you guys are working your mindset as well. All those positive affirmations, positive self-talk. There is absolutely no room for negativity. There's always a way to make the exercise accessible to continue going. When we can continue, even with modification, that just tells our entire being, all ourselves, that we are here for ourselves. We are showing up. We are doing the hard work. And it feels just so empowering afterwards. So I hope you guys feel that after these workouts. If you do feel demotivated, if that's even a word, please send me a message so we can work through that. You can continue showing up for yourself in that positive light. Let's bring our legs nice and wide. Our heart rates hopefully should be cooling down. So heart rate recovery, huge, important aspect of your fitness, how quickly your heart rate recovers from this endurance aspect of the workout. So let's reach our hands forward. Good job. Oh man, come back into center. Let's bring our left shin, sorry if you can hear me sniffing. Let's bring our left shin so it's parallel to the front of our body. So this knee is externally rotated. We're gonna take the right knee and we're gonna internally rotate it. So our legs are at a 90-90, okay? So you should feel it in your right hip when your torso is upright. As we start to hinge at the waist and fold forward, you should bring all of that emphasis now to your left glute. We're gonna hold here for a few seconds. We're gonna relax. So if anybody does yoga and pigeon is not comfortable for you, this is a great modification for your traditional pigeon pose. All right, let's tense our fingertips. Can't really see mine. We're gonna tent them on the ground. We're gonna slowly lower, push into our fingertips to come up, little 90-90 push-ups, just really working through that glute, really working through a little hip mobility. Good, one more time, lowering down, pressing back up, and coming back to center. We're gonna turn our torso so that it's coming over that left thigh. We're gonna walk our hands out, maybe come down onto the forearm, a little bit of a twist here, maybe feeling this all up the side of your body on the right. Nice big stretch for the QL, for the hip. Ooh. All right, back to center. I want you to place your left hand down by your left hip. We're gonna lean into that left hand, just swing that right leg in front, and we're gonna switch sides. Right shin is now parallel to the front of the body, internally rotate the left leg. Back in that 90-90, just notice if it feels any different on one side versus the other. We wanna work through and rectify those little imbalances. We're gonna start to walk forward. Bring that stretch into the right glute. Here we go. And slow down that breath. Ooh, breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, clench those fingers. Inhale and exhale. Let's move with the breath. One or two more. Good. Come back up. All the way to center. Turn that torso And we're gonna fold over that right leg, maybe coming down on our forearms, or you're holding on your fingertips again, trying to find that stretch all the way up through the left hip, left QL. And gently pressing back up to center, press through that right hand, swing your left leg forward, come into a seated. Let's finish this exercise connecting to our breath. Take a nice deep breath in, reach your arms up. And to exhale, slowly bring those hands back down to center. Inhale, come up. And exhale, come down. One more, inhale. And exhale. I hope you guys enjoyed that workout. I hope it was tough. I hope it was motivating. I hope you feel energized. I hope you guys have a great day.